I had a hard time getting through this door, Bob, with
I
this
know.
big head.
I know. We had a shade,
we had a shade
on the door frame to get you in.
Yeah.
In the studio today on this episode, I got Greg Mann from Mann Plumbing, who gets more work done in one day than most people in a week. Gregory. Thanks for coming in today, bud.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me, Bobby.
Gregory, let's start way back. When did we first meet? Do you remember?
28 years ago, Bobby.
28 years ago. Wow, that's a long time. Where did we meet at? You remember?
In Woodbury, I believe it was.
Woodbury, and at the same time, it was the neighborhood that Gary Koch was building up there off of 100. You remember that? You were in a pickup truck because you just gotten in that. Someone had just hit you and totaled your truck.
Yes, that's correct.
That was a long time ago. I remember first time I met you, you had 2 cell phones on, 15 gold chains around your neck, and you said, you got out of a truck and said, I'm Greg. What's your name? So where did our relationship go from there? I'm doing all the talking. Come on.
It's a great relationship. A lot of work in relationship. We feed off each other.
Absolutely. So I remember helping you at your first house up at Woodbury. You built that house and put a pool in, and you asked me to come over one day to take a look at your garage and your irrigation and your lighting systems to help you put them in, actually. You remember that?
Yes, I do. That's correct.
You moved out of that home, and you built a beautiful home on the water, which you just, if I remember right, you just told me you just sold it.
That's correct. Sold it, and we moved to Annapolis.
How you like Annapolis?
It's only been a week. We'll see. It's city living. We'll see what happens.
Gotcha. Big change?
Yes. We have your guys over there now doing the garage and the sprinkler system. Thank you.
Gotcha. Thank you. So tell us about Mann Plumbing.
We do a little bit of a lot of different things. Been in business 28 years. Started off working for Gary Koch. I believe you were the same way.
Absolutely. Gary's been good to us.
Then fed from there, light commercial, utility work, sewer, water, whatever we can find time to do.
Find time to do. You get a lot done in a day. Everybody's always amazed how much work you get done in a day.
You need to stay focused.
Well, you definitely stay laser focused on it. I mean, you joke and you have a good time, but you get a lot of work done in a day. And I know you hear that from a lot of people, and I'm not trying to blow up your ego. You already have a big enough ego as it is, but you get a lot done in a day.
Bob, stay focused. I don't have a lot of bad habits. You know, I work. I'm not out running around, not out late, getting exercise, sleeping.
And you've been very successful.
Yes.
What do you contribute that to?
I think I've wrapped myself around some good customers, employees, even though I'm a hard nose, but I treat them fair.
Right. And now you got Chris working with you, your son.
Yes, my son went to college and got his business degree, and now he has his master's in gas and plumbing.
Were you that successful at 28?
No.
I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. At 28, I had 3 children, you know, so it's a little different.
I gotcha.
You know, to juggle everything.
I gotcha. So what territory, what area do you guys service? Where are your primary focus on? In Arundel County?
80% of our work is probably, 70 to 80 is probably Anne Arundel, Baltimore County, Queen Anne's, the city.
Baltimore City's been good to you.
Yes. As long as we can get there within about an hour, we will cover it.
And how did you learn everything you know? Because I've been on with you on job sites. I'm thinking, how in the world does this guy know all this?
Learning. I had one job my whole life, you know, doing plumbing, and my boss told me to do something. I did it.
So Greg, when Anne-Marie gets a phone call, and it's coming from Baltimore City for the infrastructure problem, say for a sewer, what is one of the challenges you guys face to try to overcome to try to fix that for a client?
Getting material, miss utility. Probably the biggest challenge may be pricing it the right way, because you don't know what you have there, and it's not open checkbook.
So if I'm a client there and I don't know you, and I call you, and Anne-Marie gives me a price of $4,800, and you get there and you end up spending between labor and materials $56. As a customer, did you change the quote on a customer, or you just eat that?
We eat that. That's why we go out, try to look at 95% of the jobs up front, unless they're service jobs over the phone.
Because you stand behind your work.
That's correct.
Right? If you come in and change a faucet at my house and 6 months later I have a problem, you're going to be out there changing it out or fixing it, remedying it, right? You're not going to just say, I got to charge you again.
No, you got to stand behind what you do.
So, Greg, if someone wants to get a hold of you and or Chris and have you guys come out and take a look at their plumbing needs, how do they get a hold of you?
They can go online, request service through our internet, or they can go directly to chris@manplumbing.com, greg@manplumbing.com, or office@manplumbing.com.
Thanks, Greg, for coming in today. Appreciate you coming in the studio and chatting up a little bit with us.
Thanks for having me, Bob.
Thanks for tuning in on this episode of the Bob Carr Show. Hit the like button below if you like this episode, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching this episode of the Bob Carr Show. Hit the like button or subscribe below for more information about TLC services.